This barber charges double what the other barbers in her area charge.
What's the average price per haircut in your area in Selma?
The average is like 30, 35. I'm charging 75 for haircut and 85 with beard.
And she gets more customized.
I think new clients, I'm averaging close to 35, 40 new clients monthly. Before that, I was probably getting the most 5 clients a month.
How is this possible? And how did she double her income while working half the hours?
Oh man, I was working every day nonstop, even Sundays. That's around 70 hours or more. Now I'm only working 40 hours. I get to have more time with my family.
In this video, she reveals everything and tells you exactly what you need to do as a barber to scale your business.
So honestly, everybody, they post a video and they want to see views, right? And once you don't see views, you just stop doing it because, and I think the most thing that you guys need to focus on is...
But first, let's get to know her.
So Ali, I'll give you the floor to introduce yourself. If you want to tell us your name, how old you are, what city and state you cut in, how long you've been cutting hair, and how long you've been working with me for.
Hey guys, my name is Allison. I'm 31 years old and I cut hair in North Carolina, a small city named Selma. And I've been cutting hair for 8 years so far.
And how long have you been working with me for?
And honestly, 3 months? It hasn't been that much.
Yeah, now that we know who you are, Allison, give us a little background about how you started cutting hair and why you decided to hire me as your mentor.
So cutting hair for me has been a passion. It's something that I really like doing. I enjoy it pretty much. As I was cutting hair, I always thought that there was something missing. I will post videos. I will really just post before and afters and just, not really care for it. So, and I saw your work, you kept popping on my page, and you were a young guy, very like, I admire you because, your work is really nice. And I saw how much you grow and when you started, it wasn't, it took you a while to grow, but, you're here now. And like you said, you're really into it. And I wanted somebody that can, sit with me and just, focus on me. And instead of having many students at the same time, you only focus on me and you really care for what I wanted. And that's really what I was looking for.
Yes, I love that. Yeah, I love having one-on-one mentorship because it's very personal and it's very, I could customize it and tailor it to you and your situation. All right, so before working with me, how much were you charging for a haircut?
So I was charging $50 for a haircut and $60 with beard.
Nice. And what about now?
I'm charging 75 for haircut and 85 with beard, and hopefully charging more later on.
Yes, sir.
Thanks to you, of course.
We're on our way to 100.
Yes.
So what's the average price per haircut in your area in Selma, North Carolina?
So honestly, the average is like 30, 35, maybe 40. Yeah.
Wow. So how did your clients react when you were at 75?
Well, I didn't really have a lot of them that complained. A lot of them value me as a barber. So that's something that actually was surprising for me, seeing how much my clients did value me, and I didn't really know that. So most of them, they really didn't care about it. But, you have a few clients that, but it's just as normal. It's nothing like crazy.
That's beautiful. So since you raised your prices, I'm sure that your hours went down. Before you started working with me, how many hours a week were you working?
Oh man, I was working every day nonstop, even Sundays. Yes, wow. That's around 70 hours or more.
That's double time. That's extra.
Yeah.
And how many hours?
Now I'm only working 40 hours, which is amazing. I get to have more time with my family, and spend my free time or other things that I want to do. And it's really great to have that.
That's beautiful that you could scale your business and still balance out your life, especially with your family.
Correct.
I see that you're posting twice a day now. Before working with me, how many times were you posting?
Oh, I wouldn't post every day, first of all. And I probably would post maybe 3 times a month, or the most 5. But your coaching taught me that it's very important to post every day and be consistent.
Yeah, that's really consistent. Posting twice a day is a lot of hard work, so I commend you for that. I'm really proud of you. Now that you're posting about twice a day, how many clients a month do you average now?
I think new clients, I'm averaging maybe close to 35, 40 new clients monthly.
That's beautiful. At
So
this,
that's very nice. Before that, I was probably getting like the most 5 clients a month. So it's a
wow.
big change for me.
That's beautiful. You're getting a lot of new clients from TikTok. What do you think the farthest anyone has drove to get a haircut by you?
Actually, it's crazy, but it's like 3 hours.
Wow. So that's the power of
Yes,
TikTok right there.
it is. It's amazing.
So what was the main struggle for you posting on social media? Like take us through that.
So honestly, everybody they post a video and they want to see views, right? And once you don't see views, you just stop doing it because And I think the most thing that you guys need to focus on is not think about the views. The views come along if you're consistent. And that was something that I was doing wrong. I didn't see no views and I just stopped.
So how did I help you get more views?
Honestly, your coaching, you taught me what to say in videos. That's number one. My confidence went up on the videos as well because I was very shy. And you told me at the beginning, don't focus on views, don't focus on likes, just focus on how good you're gonna get in your videos and do videos every day. And then as like I said, we sit down one by one, and you told me what I was doing wrong in each video that I did, and that's amazing because not everybody does that.
Yeah, we're just chipping away and trying to make it the most perfect video we can make. So what's your favorite part about getting coaching from you?
That you actually care about each individual, that their needs. Everybody has different goals, everybody wants different things, and you focus on what they want, not what you want. And that's very important. I'm not just a number, I'm actually a human being, and you actually trying to get me success, and that's very important to me.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. So now that we're seeing a lot more success and you getting more clients from social media, take us through how it felt when you got your first viral video on TikTok.
Man, I was actually cutting hair when that happened, and I did not think it was gonna be that quick. It actually happened within the first month of, doing videos. My first video went viral, and I don't know, my heart dropped, and it was amazing, man.
It's
Because a
like,
lot of people, even after that video, I would go out in stores and everything. Everybody knew who I was, and it's something that didn't never happen to me before.
and so I understand that actually on one of your Instagram videos, it's over 2.4 million views. Like, how do you feel and what do you think is possible now with this kind of motion that you got?
Honestly, I don't know what's possible. I think there's a lot possible, after hitting 1 million, I think I can hit more. So,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward for 1 billion views if possible.
If we see se puede, we can do it. When you first raised your prices, did you have any hesitation or fears?
I did, just because how everything's going on. Actually, I changed shops. I used to work at a different place, and doing the change for me, it actually I lost a lot of clients, so I had to figure something out, right? So it did affect me a little bit because I was nervous about that. After losing clients, gaining new ones. But I was surprised that actually after doing the change, instead of losing, I gained a lot of more clients. So it's amazing, actually.
More clients, but you have less work and you're making more money because you raised your price raise. That's a win-win. And your clients
Yes.
are happy. So how did you get over these hesitations and fears from charging $50 all the way to $70? Like what made you confident in raising your price?
Actually, what helped me the most, I think, is, you told me not to worry about it. You told me it was part of the process and not to focus on the clients that are not going to be there. Focus on the new clients that are coming in. So actually, that did help me. I didn't really wanted to think about it. And, I thought about what you said the most of the time when I used to get nervous. And I think that helped me a lot.
That's beautiful. So when you first started working with me, I know that you were cutting in the shop with all your barbers, and now you actually took your break room and designed it into a private studio. So what pushed you to design this beautiful space for your clients, and how do they feel about it?
I wanted my clients to feel the difference between coming in a shop than coming to Ali, right? And actually, all of them love the private space. And at the same time, my barbershop grew from this because I know I had barbers like reaching out to me that they wanted to work with me because of my videos. So, my barbershop grew to the point that there was no more chairs. So I had to I had to take the break room, and it was a win-win situation for me, for my clients, and for everybody that was working with me.
That's cool. So you actually have a barber that took over your old station?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
That's beautiful. So yeah, the having that private studio, it really offers a more intimate space, more deeper conversations, and even more privacy for your clients. So that's really good.
Yes.
So, moving forward in the next 30 days, what are some goals you have for, let's say, TikTok followers or Instagram followers?
Honestly, I feel like TikTok is close to get going viral, and I'm watching it. I know it's happening soon, and that's what my goal is right now. I'm almost to 10K on TikTok, and I know after 10K, your account just goes crazy, and it's almost there. So my goal right now is TikTok. Instagram is growing, of course. I want to see a lot of followers on my TikTok. My goal is maybe, I don't know, if I can get to 200, 300. That's amazing.
Course, we'll help you get there. I'm not gonna stop until you get there. So now on TikTok you have 8,000 followers, and on Instagram you almost have 14,000 followers. Before you start working with me, how much did you have, on Instagram and TikTok?
When I first started working with you, I only had 275 followers on TikTok, and I think I had 2,000 on Instagram.
That's a lot of growth. I'm really
Oh
proud
my
of you.
God.
I just want to say thank you for joining this call, and if you have anything to say to the viewers, whoever wants to join my mentorship, do you have anything to tell them?
Yes, if you are looking for a coach that or mentor that is, gonna help you do what you want and is actually gonna sit down and have time with you only, this is what you need to do because a lot of mentors out there, there's not gonna be only one person. You're talking about more than 10, and you don't really get time to sit and tell your mentor what you want or them hearing you out. So I think Pico actually is great because he sits with you and he's gonna be one on one. So to me, that's what caught my attention.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you guys, if you really want to grow, that's what you need to do.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm really grateful for you trusting me. Thank you for the kind words, and thank you for joining this call with me.